So after unloading your parts and cleaning out your fixture, you want to make sure you blow it out completely, get all of your chips off of all of your surfaces. Surfaces as in this face and also down at the bottom of the job. And on here, on this face, you want to make sure that the pins are clean for those two locating pins there and this one right here. So then you take your part like this and you have your two holes down on the bottom that are 3/8 in diameter. And when you load it, you want to line them up with your 3/8 holes down here on the bottom. If you're doing the setup, make sure that you hold your 3/8 diameter to about 377, 378. That way it's nice and easy. And then the part, when you put it in on the pins, it should sit right like that. It sags off just a hair, but that's okay for right now. And then before you load in your other part, you want to remove your rubber from these two bolts. Screw those in completely. Take your raw stock, and I'm going to clean it off really fast. I'm not prepared. And then as you load it, you want to take your rubber, put it back on top of your bolts, take your part, and drop it inside the machine. And as you close the vise, you want to make sure, I like to put my hand on top, which I can't do right now because I'm holding a camera. As you tighten the vise, you want to make sure that it goes in nice and cleanly and no chips are inside. And you want to look and make sure that you don't see any visible gap. Once you get it lightly snugged, there's no visible gap in here and no visible gap right here between the fixture and the part. You want to make sure everything's there. You want to push down on it, make sure everything's sitting flat. And snug it up. And then torque it with a torque wrench. Refer to the head of the program for the torque setting. And then, last step, which is very important, is to take these two bolts off the front and loosen them until they are snug up against the part. So you only want to do it by hand. You do not want to use a wrench when doing this, otherwise you will deflect the part too much. So you just, by hand, just tighten up these bolts. Should only take about 1.5 rotations or so. So just what you can do by hand, and then with that, you're good to go.